morning, welcome to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. Hope you've had a good week. Had a good week here, I have to say. Just spent a nice couple of days at the Oval watching this Surrey and Essex, which has been fantastic cricketing weather, I have to say. Plenty of people there too, which is great for the county game. Long may it continue. Anyway, on to bits and pieces that have arrived this week. Actually, this one did arrive the week before, but the Barbara Cartland of Pakistan cricket writing. We've got Dave Battersby here with another nice little booklet, and this one's on Karachi, April the 22nd, 1955. It's the story of the 1954-55 Quad-e-Azam Trophy, in which for the only occasion in history of first-class cricket, three brothers scored centuries in the same innings. There's a nice signed photograph of the three there. On the front of Rases Mohammed, Hanif Mohammed and Wazir Mohammed. So in a match that they won by 9 wickets. And there's a scorecard there. Nice scorecard. Who have we got here? Wazir got 118, Hanif got 109 and Rases got 110. So not a bad effort there. Winning by 9 wickets, and that was at the Karachi versus Combined Services at National Stadium in Karachi. There's some nice bits again in there from Dave there, some newspaper cuttings on the top there, headlines, review of the match and what have you. So it's been a nice little read there from Dave. This one is a limited edition 118. This one's number 36, so please get all that, Dave. Well done, mate. So there we are. The other thing that's arrived this week is the postcard here of Jack Hobbs. Didn't have this one with him in the back there, with the over at the background there in that scene, which I bought as a signed copy postcard. When it came, it was a printed one. You could see it in a eye loop that's printed signature. So a bit disappointing, but nice image anyway of the master there at the Oval. And it is actually unusually published by C.E. Smith bookstall at the Oval. I haven't got one of those before, and didn't even realise he'd done a bookstall at the Oval. So that's probably pre-war, which I would have thought so. So anyway, there we are. So nice one there of Jack Hobbs, but disappointed one to sign one. But never mind. Anyway, that got me on to other bits and pieces at the Oval I've got here, and not very many bits, but just casted a few memories back when I went to the Oval this last couple of days. And we've got a couple of really nice ones here. This is 1888 at the Oval, and it's Surrey against the Australians. Took me ages to find out or narrow down that photograph, identify which it was. We've actually got the score there, so it comes down as after quite a while, I have to say, but it was Surrey v the Australians 1888, and that's McConnell opening the batting there, Wood keeping wicket, and I'm not sure, it could be George Lohman bowling there, but nice image there. But that image there, I've not seen another one with people sitting on the top of that building there at the Oval. So that's quite well, there must be some somewhere, I'd have thought, but that's the only one that I've ever seen with them sitting at the Oval. And that was this one there a couple of days later. Same match there, slightly brighter days cricket there, but a couple of fantastic photographs from the Oval in 1888. I think it was May, I think it was. So anyway, a couple of nice photographs, but I remember trying to get hold of those on eBay. It was when it was dial-up on the computer, and all of a sudden the signal dropped out right at the end, and I had to quickly get back onto it, and I had about 10 seconds left to put my bid in, and I managed to get them. So it was quite a bit of a frantic Sunday night, that was. Anyway, a couple of other bits and pieces there from the Oval. Nice early photographs. There's Plum Warner and Tom Hayward there, coming out 1904 for the rest against Lancashire. And that one there coming out the Oval, nice photograph there of Tom in his cap, and also Plum Warner there in his Harlequin cap. And another couple of nice early ones here. We've got Jack Hobbs and Tom Hayward going out. We've got April 29-30, Surrey first 11 v Kent there. So quite a nice one there. One of those pimply batting gloves there. And Nice one to see Jack Hobbs with his Surrey cap on. And then 3 other rare photographs here. This is Charles Frederick Rayner. Didn't play very many matches for Surrey. This is obviously just on the pre-season match, because he played in the match that he played. He played against the next 16. Played for the next 16, shall I say. That's a nice photograph there. Another one here, the great Bobby Abel coming out to bat. He was captain of those sort of teams after he finished playing. We've got, Rayner and Bobby Abel there at the front there. And I think the other one was Davis. I don't know what I've identified on that. So it's next 16, led by C.F. Rayner, Bobby Abel, April 29-30, 1907. So nice rare one there of them coming out at the Oval. So a couple of nice ones there. It was nice to meet Greg James, I have to say, at the Oval on Friday. I hope he's watching this morning. If you are, Greg, I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. And perhaps you could sort of talk about it on your radio station, what you've got in your collection. So good to meet you on Friday. Nice day to meet on Friday there. So it was, good day. So anyway, that's about it for this week. So I'll see you on the next one. I hope you have a good week. Cheers.